You motherfuckers. What's going on, y'all? We back. Serious topic number 4, I think. And I just seeing what y'all chose. Y'all picked bullying. I would have never picked that, but since y'all picked that and y'all thumbs that up, I guess a couple of y'all might be having some issues. Now, bullying, first of all, it's not like what we see on these cartoons and on these little movies where they go up to the little boy and they pick him up by his leg upside down and shake the change out of his pocket. Nah, that's not what happens. First of all, there's internet bullying. I don't know how people fall victim to that. The person's not even physically there to bother you all the time, and it's on the internet through messages. And I don't know how people even let that get to them. Now I'm not saying that I'm the greatest at dealing with stuff like that, but y'all see how I typically deal with people bothering me online or saying little racist jokes or whatever. I don't pay that any man. And basically, man, you gotta develop thicker skin. A lot of people are kind of weak-minded or weak-willed, and they let the smallest things get to them. And that's the easiest way for you to get trapped into a bully situation. I mean, sad to say, man, but like having an I don't care attitude about stuff like that is probably the best way to go. You need to realize that if you don't get, hurt by one person, you'll get hurt by another one. So you're going to have to learn how to deal with that. And the easiest way to deal with it is just to get used to it. And I'm talking about as far as the internet bullying. Now, the physical bullying or, like the real life bullying, that's a whole nother thing right there. I'm going to tell y'all straight up, all these little classes they got for the kids in these schools and these little programs and these little methods and tactics they got to keep a kid from getting bullied or bullshit. Mediator programs are only working for when the actual mediator's there. And then they got these stupid rules. If somebody is bullying you to go tell a grown up. Like, what? First of all, like my mom and my dad and all my family members always said when you're younger, if somebody put their hands on you, you hit them back. Period. It doesn't matter. Whether they can beat you or not is not the issue. You put your hands on, you hit them back. They put their hands on you. Because truth be told, if a bully is bullying you, they're really shooting for people that they don't think are going to do something back. So even if y'all do have a little altercation, and you hit them a couple times, they're going to have a couple lumps on their face or whatever. They're not going to want to deal with that next time. They're going to go find somebody else that's just weak and that's not going to do nothing back. They'd rather deal with those people than the people that, rather deal with the confrontation head on. I mean, that's what a bully is. There's not a bully I've ever seen I just walked up to somebody they know is going to fight them back or hit them back and start bullying them. Nah, never. If you're getting bullied, it's because they think you're not going to do nothing back. And if you're not doing something back, then you need to do something. Man, like my mom said when we was little, man, I mean, I hate to say it, you go get a stick or something and you fuck them up, period. I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that. But if somebody's bigger than you, either go get one of your friends or a family member that's about the same size or age and deal with it that way. Because a lot of people bully somebody because they know they don't have any reinforcements or friends or anybody that's going to step up besides the grown-ups around. And you really don't want to get a grown-up involved with the bully situation because it's never going to be good. For one thing, all they want to do is downplay the situation and try to make you look like an asshole, because you needed their help. Period. Grown-ups and getting involved in a bully situation typically aren't good. Especially me. If I went up to my mom and said, "Mom, I'm getting bullied," I'd have got a beating for that. 1, 2, she'd have made me fight the boy. 3, if I lost in front of my mom, she'd have sent me back outside later to fight the person. And maybe you have an even bigger issue. Maybe do you have parents that'll get upset if you get in trouble in school or if you get suspended or if you're fighting? You want to deal with your parents being mad at you for a day or two where you can sit and explain to them what's been going on after you handle it yourself, and maybe they'll be proud that you handled it yourself and you stood up for yourself? Or would you rather somebody mess with you for a whole year or possibly multiple years if y'all in the same grade and y'all in the same school? Y'all, say you in ninth grade getting bullied. Maybe that dude's going to bully you for the next 4 years. You want to deal with that? Or you want to, take a couple lumps at worst and get him off your back when he know that you gonna stand up for yourself. With that whole school shooting stuff and all that started when I was in 6th grade. That Columbine shit happened. We didn't play that after that. You messing with somebody, and you can tell when somebody's just, bothering a friend when they always mess around, or somebody that's actually getting bullied and they're just so anti-social. We never played that. We caught you messing with somebody like that. We gave you a warning. We never had to take it farther than that, but we didn't play that out here because you can always tell the type of kids that that dude might hurt somebody. And if you mess with one of them, we always stood up and say you better leave him alone for real. But that's just us. Everybody don't have that luxury. Everybody don't have that type of support system where somebody that they don't know will step up for them. Me, I didn't play the bully shit. I still don't play the bully shit. Like even on the internet, I say it. It's so corny. I say it in video comments, and then people, it ruins their day. But I don't know how you let somebody ruin your day that's not physically there. And even if they are physically there, you can deal with it initially, and have it over with. You want to get what you want to do in life. You want to get shit over with as fast as possible. So whether everything, you ain't gonna know success until you know failure. So you definitely need to step up and try to give yourself opportunities to get out of certain situations or to overcome situations. You're not going to do that by sitting back and waiting for a superhero to come up and save you from a bully. Sorry, we in the real world. This is not a movie. So there's not going to be some magical person that comes along and does something. So and in general, you want to be the one that stepped up for yourself, because you know what? You step up for yourself with that situation, you'll be able to step up for yourself in other situations. There's some people that you can just pretty much have them do anything because they'll never tell you no, even if they don't want to do it. People that get bullied end up like that. Do you really want to work at a job where you scared to tell your boss, that you don't want to come in? They might say, man, maybe you worked all night. You know what I mean? They might say, well, can you come back in the morning and work tomorrow? If you're one of those people that get bullied, you're going to be in that position where you are scared to tell people no. It's going, it spirals into other stuff, man. You don't want that. You don't want you get bullied to spiral into you having other problems in life. You know what I mean? Because it will. So you might not be able to tell somebody no. You might not be able to say no. I don't want to come in tomorrow. Then you can fall victim to peer pressure easily. You end up falling behind other people. My past 2 or 3 serious topics. If you are getting bullied, you can become a victim or have issues with all that stuff. So if you are firm enough to deal with a bully, you'll be able to deal with the other situations we talked about before much easier. If you fall victim to a bully situation and you never deal with it, you're not going to be able to deal with other stuff. You're going to have problems in the future that come because you weren't able to deal with something that happened when maybe you're in middle school or you're early high school. Because the bully shit, it only lasts for so long, man. Grown men don't get bullied, and you don't see that in college. You don't even see people acting up in class in college. When you in high school, because y'all can tell, like, I was kind of depending on the class, the teacher, and who was in the room, I was pretty much a clown. I gave teachers a hard time, but I would get A's in the class, though, and teachers would be like, I don't understand why he acts like this. I don't know why I did that, but, you know what I mean? You grow out of that. People grow out of stuff. So, when you're in these schools and in college, you don't see people cutting up in class. You'll look like an asshole. It might look cool when you're in high school, like everything else. But you do that shit in college, people look down on you for that shit. So you got to just be able to stand up for yourself, man. I don't know how much I can stress that enough. But the bottom line, if you got to get physical with a bully, not just with other people like your boss, because you'll get fired, then you go ahead and do that, man. It's better to deal with stuff earlier than later and then have other problems happen. It's just like a car. You have a car, once you get a car, you have problems, you notice it initially. You can get that problem fixed early, or you can wait, and then other problems that'll be more expensive are going to happen. That's what's going to happen if you don't deal with your car problems early. Same thing with life and bully situations and situations like that, man. Just if you can't deal with a bully, then you're going to be getting bullied. No matter, even if it's physical, just your whole life, somebody's just going to be taking advantage of you, period. And you, like I said, you need to develop thicker skin. So if they're just talking, say something back. They get pissed off, then y'all just going to both be pissed off, and it can go wherever it needs to go. But really, somebody, if it comes down to somebody putting their hands on you, then you retaliate. I don't care what the rules in school say. I don't care about any of that stuff. The suspension, would you rather have a 3-day suspension or a 160-day 160 days of you getting picked on by somebody that's really a punk, but they just messing with you because they don't think you're gonna do nothing. But that's it for this commentary. Let me know what topic y'all want next. I'm out of here. All right, y'all.